Who likes getting pulled over by the cops? I would say probably no one. Nobody gets up in the morning and says, I hope I get caught speeding today. But that's how many of us live with sin. We push the limits, hoping consequences never catch up. In Micah chapter 1, God's people tried the same thing. And Micah shows us that sin always gets pulled over. Micah was concerned about Israel's sinfulness and their rejection of the Lord. Micah would say, I will weep and wail, howl like a jackal. Why? Because sin grieves the Lord. Micah categorized Israel's wound as an incurable wound, and their rebellion was so deep that it could not be healed. Sin doesn't just break rules, it breaks God's heart. So the question for us is, do we mourn sin like Micah did? Or do we just regret being caught in our sin? Micah is more than just concerned about being caught. Micah is concerned about where the sinfulness of the nation of Israel was heading. Micah sees sin travel. Israel's corruption spread into Judah, right to the heart and the doorstep of Jerusalem. That's how sin works. It's contagious, it corrupts, and it contaminates everyone. For example, one man's affair doesn't just affect himself or his wife or his children, but it affects everyone around him. One person's rebellion pulls others down, and sin is not just personal. It affects and impacts everyone. And if sin spreads unchecked, there are devastating outcomes. Micah names cities like Gath and Shafir and Lachish who were going to experience the devastation of sin. In each of those cities I just mentioned, they would face destruction, exile, and pain. Why? Because sin doesn't just wound, it ruins. Just like a recent Texas flood began with 2 to 4 inches of rain, that's how sin starts. It starts out small, but it accumulates until lives, families, and nations are washed away. But here's the good news. Micah doesn't just warn Israel. He points us, the readers today, to the hope of God's mercy. And that's where we'll go next. We'll see you. God bless you.